Okay.
Hi
Hi
everyone,
everyone,
welcome back to our
and
channel. And
today we're
today
going
we're
to
gonna
talk
talk
about
about
a
a
funny
funny
topic.
topic.
And I'm
And I'm
Christina, and
Christina.
this
This
is
is Quill.
okay.
Okay.
So our
So our
topic is
topic
about
is
how
about
to
how
build
to build
5,000
5,000
pieces
pieces
hardware
hardware
in
in
30
30
days.
days.
But that's
But
a
that's
short
a
period
short
of
period
time.
of time. But
So we're gonna
so we're
share
gonna share
about how to
about
do
how to do
customization in
customization in
Seed.
Seed.
And lots of
And lots
people
of
might
people might
wondering
wondering
my
my
wondering. We
wondering, we
have like
have
an
like an
ODM link
ODM
in
link
our
in our
website
website
officially, and lots
officially,
of
and
people
lots of
trying
people
to
trying
put
to
their
put their
ideas on the
ideas on the
website and then
website and
trying
then
to get
trying to get
feedback from
feedback
us.
from us.
And today
And
we're
today
gonna
we're gonna
explain
explain
how
how
those things
those
work
things
and
work
what
and what
can we
can
do.
we do.
So let's get started. Actually, today we have like really a guest
Yeah.
from US, and he will be trying to like explain and tell his story about his project. Let's invite like Nick to join us.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Hi Nick.
Hi Nick.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
Yeah.
Can you hear me all right?
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. Very excited to be here. Thank you, everyone who joined the stream as well. Meanwhile, we are introducing each other. I would really love to know where everyone is joining from. If you could drop the country and the city in your chat, that will be amazing. I think most of the people are probably in Europe and the US, but if someone is in China, please let me know. I'm very curious. But thank you a lot for inviting me.
So,
So what you gonna
about
talk
today?
about today?
Can you
Can you
introduce more
introduce
your
more your
projects to
projects to
us?
us?
Yeah, sure. So folks, my name is Nik. I'm originally Russian, but I live in San Francisco in the United States. And what I'm working on is I'm building open source hardware AI wearables. I built the necklaces like the one that I'm wearing right now, and I also built the smart glasses. The idea behind all this is to have something that you can always wear on yourself and that integrates with AI, that is supposed to record conversations that you have with other people, transcribe it, summarize it, and give you very personalized AI that can improve your life in the future. We have started working on the project, I would say maybe 4 or 5 months ago, very actively. And since then, we have shipped, I think, like more than 5,000 units. We sold more than 6,000 devices. We also raised a round from the largest investor in Xiaomi, which you folks probably know as well in China. And here we have our partner as well, C Studio, that actually built most of our devices for us and helps us a lot to build the next versions of the devices as well. But in short, this is what we do, and very excited to see where it will be going in the next few months.
That's very interesting. So what is the feeling about like working with C? I mean, okay, what is your feeling? Oh, you cannot hear me? 你要把那个你要开一下 OK. So
Yeah, I can now. Thank you.
No, okay.
So Nick, what is the feeling about working with C? Anything like, especially for the software developers, is it hard or difficult to communicate with the hardware like developers?
Yeah, I mean, in short, the like working with you folks is amazing. You're pretty fast. Let's say we want to get something done, and it's usually done within 1 or 2 weeks. Seed Studio helps us again with hardware a lot. So let's say we need like a new version of the device, and I actually have it here somewhere to show. Let's say ask it, can you please do it? And it's usually done within 1 or 2 weeks. So it's very, very fast and efficient process. Really enjoy it. Have tried a bunch of partners and very excited that I found you folks finally. I can show the devices that you built, but yeah.
Okay.
Okay. What do you put on your neck? It's the necklace itself, right?
Yes. These ones, this is our like developer kit version of the device. This version is actually pretty simple. I can even like show how it looks like on the inside. 3 very simple components. The board actually by Seed Studio as well, as you can see here, and there is a battery and a switch, basically nothing else. This board is by Seed Studio, and how the necklace works is it just like understands everything I'm talking, and then it sends everything to my phone, and then phone basically transcribes everything into these summaries of conversations. I can show you in a second. Let me just pull up on my phone. Here you are. So yeah, this is like all my conversations. Basically, there is like a list. I can maybe like, I'm not sure you'll see. Yeah, you should be able to see. And I can like click on like one of them, and I see like here a summary of the conversation, and like more information and stuff. And I see it like, I don't know, I can see like everything basically for a few months before. That's pretty much it.
So where the developers can buy this kind of devices right now?
Yeah, so we have done a Kickstarter. I think we did it maybe 4 months ago or 3, and it was pretty good. We put original goal of $5,000 on the Kickstarter. Eventually, people overbought it by 1,000%. So we sold around $50,000 of devices on Kickstarter. Then we shipped them all. There was around 1,000 devices. And after that, we created a website, which is now called omi.me. So omi.me. And yeah, you can just buy the device there, and it will be delivered to you roughly in a week, depending on where your country is. And we mostly sell through devices right now, basically.
Oh, I think
in comments there are some questions. Maybe we can answer them. Like say,
hi Nik,
have you done anything, any project before? What is the most surprises and scaling?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, folks, please drop your comments in the chat. We will read them all. And I actually also see that, like, I see actually most of the people are from the US. So I'm very surprised. I was thinking everyone will be like Europe and China and so on. I see also Italy and what other countries? Damn, there's so many. All right, let's go to the questions. So I think you asked, what did I do before, right? What kind of project did I do? I don't see it in the chat. Oh yeah, have you done any hardware product before? Yes, so I actually have never done hardware projects before in my life. This is like my first experience. And I started to do hardware only 6 months ago. Let me think. Before that, I was working on a software company, which didn't have any hardware components like at all. What else to mention? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Like, I never done any hardware. Just started playing with this 6 months ago, and it seems people loved it, and just decided to go from there. So yeah, let's see. More questions, right?
Okay.
Okay.
So if
you don't understand any parts about the hardware, so when you work with us,
like
which part you would like to know
more in
details, like why,
like how
long time,
why
this lead
this
time is this
long,
long, or
why
these NRE fees contract like this.
Do you have any
question like
similar
like this before?
So just to clarify, you mean the lead time? So like how long did it take to get the project done?
Yes.
Or,
yes.
I see. Well, honestly, like before I started working with you folks, I didn't really have like a lot of ideas on, how much time does it take and so on. But yeah, it just usually takes maybe 1 or 2 weeks to get the new piece of technology like produced from scratch. And obviously, you folks are doing it pretty good. Because, for example, here in the US, it would take a little bit more time, which is why we're excited to have a partner of the studio that is based mostly in China, and also has some offices in the US, right? But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Folks, drop your questions in the chat. I see a lot of great questions.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll answer all of them. Is there an API for this device so I can access from C++ or Python? There is no API, but you can access all the data via webhooks. So basically, in short, yes, you can build like a Python script, and it will just, like receive all the data. You can write it on Python. You can write it on anything you are comfortable from. You don't have to have experience in either C++ or Python. It can be actually anything. But if you do have, it will be even better. So yeah. Let's see what else. Yeah, don't forget to thumbs up on the video. The more thumbs up you have here, the better the video will be. All right. how long does the battery last? The device lasts for 6 days, so you can wear it on yourself 6 days on the same charge, and it will just work. Is PG in the house? I don't know who PG is. Is it Seed Studio team PG or who is PG? I have no idea. How many languages can be translated at the same time? So we support 40 languages, and you can switch between different different languages as you wish. So yeah, there is around 40, including English, Chinese, and most of the European languages and so on. Did you find any coach in Bay Area to help? There was quite many hardware stars before, but most of them disappeared. Unfortunately, you're very right. Building a hardware company is very hard. We don't really have like many coaches. We do have one person who is helping us, who built a Meta Ray-Ban before, who created actually Meta Ray-Ban glasses. I think it's one of the most successful hardware projects ever done. And yeah, she helps us a lot. I'll just go with questions, right, for now, and then maybe we can go with more.
Okay.
All right, let's see what else. Yeah, folks, as far as I said, there is echo, so let me know if it will be fixed or no. But I do see some echo problems in the chat. Let us know if
it's fixed.
Yeah.
It's fixed.
All right.
Yeah, because we have a Zoom.
No worries. Yeah. All right, let's go next. Folks, let's do more questions. More questions? I think echo. Okay, cool. Echo. The presenter needs to mute when you both talk. Amazing. Fixed. All right, cool. I do not see any more questions, which is why we will go and chat with Seed Studio meanwhile. But if someone does have any questions, just go ahead and write them down in the chat.
To my backup combination.
你接着回个问，还有回一个问题，你接着问一个问题，然后我最后就结束。
能听到你说话。Okay. So can you hear us now?
Yes. I can hear you perfectly. Yes.
That's good.
I saw one more question in the chat. Actually, do you ship from China or US? Right now, we ship from the United States because it's just faster, and we have like a hardware space here, which I can like show you. It's like over there and like over there. So it's a pretty cool space, but it kind of makes sense to ship from China actually as well. Especially if you have a partner there, you should really consider that. Build a transparent version. Actually, great idea. We did have a lot of people who suggested us to build a transparent version. I think it will be very beautiful. Hopefully we'll do it soon. And there are too many similar projects going. How may the hardware community support you? Oh, well, firstly, how you can support. You don't have to support us. You should support yourself. If you think this is cool and you would like to hack on that, join the community and build with us. We have 4,000 people in Discord right now, only within the last 3 months. So you could just join, copy the entire code, and just build whatever you want with it. I think hopefully someone will drop the link on our Discord in the chat. If someone can do that, please do. But yeah, this is the link in the chat basically as well. There is a Discord-based hardware, so join and come and build there. All right, what else? Did you have to produce a minimum quantity to develop that prototype? Was that easy to figure out? We built, like, the initial batch for us was like 1,000 units, and we actually built all of them here, like actually in my apartment. We have self-assembled like thousands of units with our own hands, by ourselves basically. And then as we built more and shipped more and so on, Seed Studio did reach out to us and suggested like, let's work together. So I thought it's a good idea, and we started to collaborate. But the first a couple thousand devices we built ourselves. Let's see if there are more questions. Did you have to produce, how did you meet the radio and electrical safety standards of the respective countries when selling to users in several countries? So this is a great question, basically. In short, we we do everything on open source licenses, and our open source license is MIT. And basically, when you are building the device for yourself, you're solely responsible for how does it work, how do you use it, and so on and so forth. However, once we reach to consumer version, which we hope to deliver probably at the end of this year or the start of the next year, this will be a great problem. And meanwhile, we are actually researching, exploring how can we make sure that like what we are shipping is fully legal at each particular country. I would really recommend companies to look at that, especially as they get more scale. Not when you have, you know, like 1,000 devices out in the field, because like, yeah, no one probably even cares much. Okay, let's see. Can't read screen to screen, Discord. Maybe in the future, are you thinking about creating a dongle connection directly to the phone? No, not sure it's a great idea. So need to recharge, yeah, not sure it's a great idea. So no need to recharge it, and it would stay active using the phone battery. No, it doesn't stay active using the phone battery. So the device has its own battery inside, and the phone has its own battery. They work separately. The device is being charged like separately on USB-C cable. So you have like USB-C slot here, and this is how you charge them. Yeah, it's like completely different, like completely unrelated to the phone. And the device can actually work without the phone as our next version. So yeah. All right. I think we do have a little bit more questions. Maybe we should do like a small pause and chat a little bit more about like Seed Studio and strategy of Seed Studio. I do know that Seed Studio is actually working on many similar projects as well. You folks like shipped like a new product recently, right? Like it was like this cute circle thing.
Yeah.
Prel, you showed it to me in person. And I'm also curious, like, what the studio thinks about the wearables and stuff, especially AI hardware, and like, what is the strategies there that you guys are following?
Yeah, actually, you know, based on different like customization services, actually, City is doing open source hardware a lot. Like more questions here, maybe we can answer a little bit.
Yeah, I have been answering in the chat meanwhile. Folks, we unfortunately just paused the stream, but now we are back. So we would really appreciate a plus in the chat if you can hear us all right. And if you do have questions, also don't forget to write them in the chat, because we'll be answering them right now. Okay, let's see. What AI do they use? So we use just like normal OpenAI AI, and also transcription services by DeepGram, and experimenting with a few others. Let's see. It's very difficult to cook both hardware and software, and now plus AI. Not really. You can do everything if you want it enough. Take your time. Okay, let's see what else. Is any way possible to update, integrate some AI components to my reserves? Don't understand the question. 6 days is cool. BLE enabled. Yes, with BLE. Is there an option to make it go to sleep when no voice is detected? Yes, it actually works exactly same way. Wow, I see pluses came back rolling. That's nice. And I also do see more and more people joining back. So excited. We are live. All right. Can you continue training models? Also have no idea what it means. Please clarify the questions. But yeah, I think we are pretty much done with questions. So
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we got like last 2 questions here, and there's a key question is like, you know, when you start this kind of program, because you know, normally if you want to do some customization or find a hardware to suitable for your like software, you can rebuild a new one for yourself. But why you starting choose currently like open source hardware to start this kind of like program and start your project? I mean, what is the idea to choosing like the currently hardware to start, or not design a new?
Yeah, sure. I mean, in short, if you're like a small company and if you don't have much experience in hardware yourself, but you do want to do hardware, you definitely need to choose something that is like as simple as possible. And you need to choose the existing components. Either it's a Raspberry Pi or Arduino based, but it should be off-the-shelf component. So you can just like order it and just play with it. And ideally, if it has already some documentation, that will help you to kickstart. It's obviously not the best idea to design hardware from scratch, especially if you are not Steve Jobs. So yeah, like I would really not recommend any founder, any startup founder, entrepreneur to do such stuff from scratch. So yeah, just choose off-the-shelf components, either at C Studio or maybe something else, but preferably C Studio, obviously. And yeah, and just build with it.
Okay, so the last question is, and do you have anything you want to tell the community? Something? So this is last question?
Yes. Yes. So folks, in short, we recently like launched this thing, and it got so much attention that we didn't expect. Thousands of people use the product. There are thousands of people in our Discord, developers who are constantly building for this and so on. We quickly became, like, I think #1 open source wearable project so far, who is doing necklaces at least. And we try to move very fast, but unfortunately there are some things that really prevent us from moving very fast. And there are actually two. So #1 is firmware for the devices. So we are constantly struggling to like make the firmware work for them, which is why we recently published such thing called bounties. And now, if let's say you are looking to gain experience in hardware projects, or in, let's say, software as well, you can just go to our bounty list and you can earn up to $50,000 per month just by helping us with tasks for improving this. So you can get the device for free, and then there is like $60,000 of tasks that you can capture. I just sent the link in the chat. So this is one. We need people who can help with software, C, Flutter, and languages like that. And #2 is we are looking for very great hardware people as well. C Studio helps us a lot, but we are looking for people who can help us design here in San Francisco to move faster, to move the project faster as well, so that we could design here in-house and then send our designs to C Studio to produce. So if you are experienced, let's say, hardware designer, if you have shipped tens of thousands of units before, send me a message. I will always respond to a quality email. And other than that, that's pretty much it. Thank you for asking.
Okay. Thanks, Nik. Thanks for your sharing. And I think, this is the presentation here, and we're gonna be move to the next part. Thanks again, Nik. Bye.
Sure. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Bye, guys. See you later. Looking forward.
Back to us.
Okay, let's back to Nik.
All right, yeah, I'm back.
So after the Nik's question, sharing his project, and then we found out he do the whole things really fast. I think he finished his project in 30 days. Since he contacted us, and then he finished his project, and we shipped the first batch to him. He only for 30 days, around 30 days, right? Okay. So later we're gonna explain more about how Seed can do, and some questions about most clients will ask about the customization to us. Can share the.
So
you have to share. It's not us yet. 你还是在 Zoom 你要。
我是在 Zoom 里。Okay.
Okay. So why Nik's project finished this fast, and how to scale up your project and reduce your cost, and why it's your project got rejected, and why are the NRE fees this high with just a small modification, and why it's the MOQ is so high and you don't actually need that much. So we're gonna answer this much question in the end of the live stream. But first, we're gonna introduce more about. Yes, when. Huh? Okay, so the next page, please. So first, we're gonna explain what is customization in Seed and what Seed will works with us. and also about the overview of our process, so you understand everything better, like which stage of your case right now, and you know how to move to a next step, and how to evaluating the customization capability with like when you work with seed, how you check the quality and this kind of things, like what's our capability of engineering team, of our developing team, and why you're gonna choose us, and of course the contact to find the channel to have a quick contact with us. And next page.
So we're gonna have a brief introduction about what is customization services is, and maybe some clients already know what is ODM and OEM, but they might gonna have a little bit confused about different concepts about services. So the first part is, what is a customization, right?
So we divide into two categories. So first, we do customization service. That means we customize the existing designs of our products, and based on your inquiry and your specs. That means you need to tell us what you want to change on our current design, and then tell us which part you want to, also including the certifications. And it's ideal for clients who want the full control over the product design. And also we provide design service. That means you can come out with a basic requirement, like for example, I want wireless charging and this kind of idea, and then you don't know, you're not familiar with the hardware part. So you want us to design for you, like about every part inside of hardware, and change the PCB, PCBA, this kind of stuff. So we handle all the design and productions, and you just come out with your idea, clarify with your requirements. That's it. So in this case, in between will be have a lot of communication. Later, Korea will introduce what's the difficulties in this kind of service. And also we have the most easy one is manufacturer service. It's like you come out with all those designs, you have all those sheets and BOM file and everything. You have a really perfect design. You only want us to produce for you. Yeah. Any question for those three services? If not, then I'm gonna move forward. Like what seed really doing?
Yeah. So what is the specific seed customization for work right now, in details?
Yes. So we're gonna talk about details. I divide into two kind of big category way. It's like one is a really quick, easy, short time period, only like a white labeling. We don't involve any R&D team inside. We don't need to design our stuff, just really quick one. And right now we have also a promotion for this. So some clients might have logo customization. For example, you are satisfied with our current design and you only want just change our logo into your logo. Yes, we can do that, and it's gonna be a short period of time that you're gonna finish in. It depends on the stock of the current products, but the local customization only costs like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and it's done. And now, right now, we have like a discount for NRE fees, only $299 for each order. And then people maybe won't have like a packaging box, like the package of the box. You also want your logo or any certification printed on top. We can also do that part. Yes. And right now we have like still $299 for each order. And some people might thinking like, oh, I want to have my firmware flashing on your boards already before you ship it to me. So I don't need to do it all by myself if you have a big quantity of the order. And then if you do it manually, they're gonna cost a lot of time for you. So we also provide this service, like just put your firmware before we ship it to you, and then it's ready to use when it's in your hand. And also right now, the NRE fee is $199 for each order. No, we don't require MOQ here for this easy customization. And also, if you, some people will have like, I want to add an extra SSD or extra fan inside of the device, we can also do that part because it's only assembling. We don't change any, we don't have any modification on the board. Just assemble those accessory. So it's also easy and fast. We can do it in a week, and then the NRE fee for each order is $99. So I think this will help, like resolve a lot of questions that when people contact us and we get 1 day later you got feedback, but now we just tell you, and this you might have a thought before you contact us, right? Okay, let's see comments if I have any questions. Packing service overlooked. Okay.
Can you talk about how easy to pick up and place machine?
No, we don't have MOQ requiring here for this white labeling customization, because it's like we want to make it fast and make it easier for clients to order from us. Like these services don't require like the developing or engineer to do it. So it's just easily modification on top of the products. So we don't require MOQ. Easy pick, place machine, can you make products customized? How easy pick? I don't know what you mean here.
Can you talk about?
Can you talk more details about this question? Like easy pick, what do you mean easy pick?
Okay, just
Okay.
let's go to the next page and we answer again. Okay.
Yeah, we can go to next page, and then later when you clarify your questions, I can come back. And then it's more complicated customization. Like you require extra functional on the boards. That means we need to change. We need to redesign the whole boards. Actually, that means you can reduce features or add-on features. And then sometimes you want your firmware tailoring for you. Like you might don't. Like you have some operational requirements, and then you want something just notify as your need, and then we also can do that. Also, if you want to deploy in a really harsh environment, like you need like waterproof, dustproof, this kind of, we also can do that. Like we would redesign the cover of the device. And also, because we're selling to globally, and lots of countries that have their own policies about importing and exporting. So we have also certification requirement, like the customization for you based on your inquiry. Yes.
No.
But this part, because it takes from 8 weeks to 24 weeks, depends on how complicated of your inquiry is. And this part we require for MOQ. Yes, like reterminal series is like 300 pieces, rerouter series 500 pieces, BeagleBone series is like 1,000 pieces, Shell series maybe 3,000 pieces, SenseCap S2 series and indicator 500 pieces. If you want more details about the MOQ of your project or the quotes, you can contact us later after the live stream. So okay, later we're gonna introduce like how, when you contact us, what's gonna be the next step. Korea will introduce you from the 0 to 1,000, like from the beginning to the end when we deliver the products to you.
Okay, thanks, Christina. I think everybody already know what is the story, like C Studio working with Nik and working with his friend, like project named a friend. And here actually it's just a basic workflow from the concept to the product. If you think like there's a concept idea you want maybe build your hardware or software you want to combine together, we can call them actually the 0. But if you will do to mass production, we'll be go to like 10,000 or 100,000, something like this. So honestly speaking, based on those kind of like concept to the like product, its overview, the progress will be have such kind of like progress here. So the first progress is you're gonna be find us, and we're gonna be like have much more deeper like clubs discussion about your inquiry, and so we will sign the NDA first, then get more project information and so specific requirements or something like that. So once we settle down everything, if you agree with the like a quotation or something, we can kick off from a concept to a 0.1 to one sample and the engineering sample. So once we finish all the design here, so you can start from the images here, which shows up here. And below the line here is actually the work we done by seed. So we give you the all design and you confirm. So all the clients you need to do is do the above part of this one. You have the concept, you review the whole design, and once we finish the sample and finalize the design, you confirm and test the sample. And if you have everything confirmed, yeah, we can go to the NPI new product introduction. So you will receive the product very soon, in few weeks, maybe in several days if the product is very simple, such as Nik. Yeah, we manufacture those kind of like product and such kind of like devices for like 30 days for 5,000 pieces like this. So once we go to the NPI project, like progress, you can trigger into the next step for the mass production. Maybe we can do some like cost down, or as a client that you say in the, as you guys say in the chat windows, like drop shipping, something other like this. So this is the whole progress actually from the concept to the product. But this is the easiest way for people who can understand what is part done by C and what is a part actually should confirm by the client. And this is also the whole workflow. We're working with Nik and his friend project, and he has a concept and he already got the design, and we redesign again, and let him review the design and test the sample and let him receive mass production products. Honestly speaking, in technically progress and life cycle here, this is actually the full like works actually done by seed, and this is actually our professional like working in the workflows here. When we kick off the products, and what actually we're going to deliver some of the like results here, such as the samples, enclosures, and firmwares or guidance, or some of the EVT test report. So we call them EVT, which is engineering sample period. Once we confirm everything here, and they will trigger into a next like step for the DVT. It's a developing kit like period like this. So we finish and confirm and redesign all the engineering samples. We confirm and finalize all design here. Then we will trigger in all the progress to the NPI new product. We will start to prepare some manufacturing progress, and also the packaging like stuff, and also the certifications such as FCC and CE and whatever certification that you want. This is what we're making. And once we confirm all the new product are releasing, which we call the main NPI like progress here, and we can trigger into the next step. And next like life cycle we call the MIP, which actually is a mass production progress like this. So there are several main stacks here, and we are deliver every like efforts in every specific period. So that every client will be confirmed it's in details, and you can get all the deliverable result, and we can also give you the weekly like meeting sync up, so that you can have like full clear to understand what city is doing right now, what is the progress, and how we can improve this. This is actually the whole progress like this. And also, based on the one-stop like customization services, as Christina introduced before. So honestly speaking, for a hardware partner like C Studio, we considering actually the customization should have such kind of 4-level like scaling, something like this. If you think about it, or something like that, it should be the test and the program, which actually is also part of work by the software partner like Nik, the clients themselves. They have their own software and they can do the functional description and also the program files, and we'll do the testing on some of the test plan like this. And for the guts part, and City is also doing the electronics like parts and BOM and the cost down and all of the like cost control, the quality controls like this. And also we can do the PCB manufacturing and also the PCBA assembling services. And for the scaling part, it's actually, for some of the clients, they don't need electronics itself. They want to have a full enclosure. So City is also supplying such kind of like mechanic parts and also the product assembling services, so that you receive the full like packaging like product itself. And scaling will be like packaging parts and shipment and certification, as some like clients referred in the chat window. So this is actually part of part of services based on different level, which actually is supplied to the end clients right now. And for the design services and the manufacturing services, what is the difference actually is also shows up here. If you already have a design, and the series only do the manufacturing services, and this is the right part you can solve from the all items that we can service from the client. If you don't have the current design, and Seed will be redesign all of the product for you, so we will follow all the guidelines here to help you to make this kind of like services happens in one-stop customization stop at Seed Studio. So
okay, after all this process, how I evaluate if you have the ability to do a good quality one? Like how I can make sure is I'm satisfied with the result?
Yes, this is the reason why, in the global market, they got a lot of like customization service companies, but how you can find the right one for you is very important. So we are listing some like key elements here, and for the clients, if they are really evaluate how to find the customization services like companies. So the first, you need to really focus what is the company's focus on. Look at the C Studio, and we are focused on the IoT and the artificial intelligence hardware for almost like 15 years in the past. Especially we have a full experience on the syncable computer, right? Such as Raspberry Pi based, the Beagle board, or the NVIDIA, or the Rook chip. This is all of the key product that we have right now. We have really talent like build the hardware so that we can full of confidence to help you to do the customization services, right? And on the other hand is if this kind of like partner is really have a full stack of certifications, because if you only setting a board, it's quite easy. You don't have too many like certifications that you want. But if you want setting a consumer product, a finished product in the market, the certification is also important, right? Such as different market, you have like FCC and CE, or some specific markets such as Korea and UK, you have a different like certifications. You have to evaluate if this company can have a capability to serve those kind of certification to you as well. So this is the passage is the first part. So the second part is also you need to evaluate what is R&D resources team, composition to this kind of company, right? So look at this. If the company is quite big and they have limited like R&D resources and limited engineers here, and they cannot take care of your project very well. So look at Seed, and we have almost like 150 Thailand like engineers, such as a product manager and technical support, hardware, software engineers here, and we have a full stack of engineers who can scale up your customization service. For the R&D team, as I referred before, is very important. If you confirm this kind of company already have the talent to force them. I think so. This is the first Microsoft update. They just request me to restart the whole system again you need to restart, or they have to force the restart. So no options for me. This is the reason why the live stream was stopped temporarily before. So let's get back to topic. And for the R&D, like once you confirm the capacity of the software, our customization companies, and you need to evaluate if the company have enough resources. For the R&D team, how many people that they are, and how they can serve you very well. This is also very important for you to evaluate like this. And for seed, and we have 150 engineers here. And also, you need to very careful about what is the partnership about this company with us global wild suppliers. Because CD is, as one of the NPM partners, as NVIDIA and Raspberry Pi and Beagle, and we have a full experience to working with them for many years, which actually means if this company is already have like global like supplier connections and relationships, you can really have a really good like reasonable cost. You don't need to waste more to sourcing the parts in the market. And this is a city is also, we're already working with 200 different electronics components partners in the global market. So the next part and the fourth part is the quality management like system, right? If you already have the R&D resources, you need to also very careful if the R&D quality control is enough. How they control the R&D progress, if they give you the technical evaluation commit very well, is it confirm every technical details and the checklist, and the second part is also is their talent for the production quality control, because make a sample is very easy, right? You can make a sample very quick by 3D printer or something like easy open source tools. But if you want to the mass production control, quality control is very important here, yes. Right? Mm-hmm. You cannot maintain like 10,000 pieces will be have the same quality as the first like golden or the first 10 pieces the golden samples here, and also the supplier control quality controls. But because if you cannot control the suppliers, which means actually every time like mass production, the quality might have something different here. So this is also very important for the quality management system, from R&D quality, production quality, and also the supplier quality. Okay, let me know.
The US certificate, we have like FC.
Yes, here's the thing, for all of the seed product, and once we release to the market, they all have FCC and CE certifications, but it depends. For some of the like certification that the clients want, have a specific application for like explosion, UL or different like certification. This should be have separate like certification that all the seed can do for the client.
We will do the most popular certificates in the market, but if you require for like for example, you want to deploy in a train or in a car that they require like extra certificates, that might you need to tell us, and then we will give you like a court for this.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so one more important, and this is also the most important, is after-sales services, right? If you already got like quality control very well, and if you already find a really good like suppliers to give you the customization services, the key things is about after-sales services. What happens if you're selling the product to the end clients? How about the warranty policy, right? If this quality have the warranty for 1 year or 2 years, or some focus for 5 years, this is very important. And also some of the return policies. In what kind of sentence, like people can return their devices to you, or due to the quality issues, how they can return to this. This is also very important, and also very it's about efficiency. How efficient like with the return policies will help you to scale up to make your end clients happier. And the third one is also very important, is about the quick response, right? Because if your clients have any other like technical like solutions or questions, how you can give them the quicker quick response, maybe within like 24 hours or like 24 hours setting support. This is actually what we can do. Okay.
Yes. Then also, like, why you choose us? Of course, we are in this field for over 16 years. We have experience in edge AI and IoT industries, and also most of our product is open source, so you can receive the examples, and then you check which part you want to modify and which one you want to use our current design. And also, we have a full stack expertise. You can from the cutting edge hardware to example software and also integrations. And also we provide one-stop service from 0 to 1,000 or 3,000, more than that. We, from the beginning, very beginning, from an idea to actual products. And also we have trusted quality management. You can see from Creo's speech that we have a really strict steps for each line, like how we pass the quality check and how we make sure the quality is good and what's our after sales service. Yes. And then we go back to the questions we have in the very, very early beginning. So I think after this whole like PowerPoint, you understand us about the customized service better, right? So we can answer them one by one right now. So some clients contact us and we give them a really such a long lead time, like 2 months, 3 months. Then why Nik's project is this fast? You go, Creo, you go through the Nik's project, right?
Yes, I do go to the Nik's project.
Yeah. So why his project is this fast?
Yes, I honestly speaking, I think the reason why Nik goes so fast is because of like they are using a current open source hardware from C Studio, and we already have the design. And due to the open source compatibility, and CD can utilize and change the design very quick and very easily. And due to our like full one-stop like customization progress, we can analyze his clients' requirements very easily by step. So deliver the end like customization is very smooth as C for us. So we are manufacturing those kind of very quick in like 30 days in 2,000 pieces.
Okay, I see. Then people will ask questions like how to scale up the project and how to reduce the cost. So I think the more clear when you come up with your idea and your requirement, more clear it is, the faster we can move to a next step, right? And then if you are requiring, like, of course, if you have a really difficult requirements, that of course the cost is gonna be higher, and you ask for a really a limited lead time that I want it in next month, then of course the NRE gonna be more than the easy quick one, like a labeling customization, right?
Maybe sometimes like the people will find C or find some of the like customization companies, and if they propose your project, maybe you might gonna be got rejected. So what is the reason why?
Yeah, either you didn't reach your MOQ, because previous page we mentioned the MOQ of each project, because some people will come out with like, I wanted 10 pieces of something with modification. That 10 pieces, then you have to balance your budget and our cost, right? If our cost is way higher than your budget, so of course you yourself gonna turn down this case. But yeah, that's like MOQ, or you think like we offer you the quote that didn't meet your budget, then of course the project have to be shut down. Then yeah, why the NRE fee is this high? Some people think, oh, it's just a really easy modification. Like I want extra IOs or extra ports on this board. Why it's so expensive? Huh?
Yes, Actually, for the NRE fees, actually they have several components inside of the NRE fees. The first one is about the human resources, and we need to evaluate what kind of how much kind of how many engineers and how much work we can be done for customization your requirements by hours. This is the first part of NRE fee by human resources. The second part is actually about the customization itself, right? Because some clients maybe find out, okay, let's just remove one HDMI port, or let's just add the SSD card inside. It sounds like very easy for the clients, just maybe one function or two functions to do this. But for the customization design house, let's say studio, and what we're gonna do is we need to redesign the whole boards and remake the sample again. This is also the cost part of the NRE fees. And besides this, if it's not including the enclosure change, the certification change, this will be the third part of the. If you want to change the enclosure itself, they're gonna have a full, really expensive molding fee based on our requirements.
Tooling fee.
Yeah, tooling fees or something like this. This is the reason why for the NRE fees, actually they have mainly three parts of the cost here. The first is the human resources. How many and how much we're gonna be paid for the human resources to change this. The second part is actually the electronics, and also the modeling and the sampling cost for manufacturing the sample, and also the cost of the sample itself. The third cost is about the pre-certifications, right? Because if we give you the sample without a certification, this is not going to be meaningless for the end clients, for the end market. This is the reason why sometimes the NRE fees will be quite higher. But now for C Studio, we already try to make the NRE fees much more easier to understand and much more easier to get in touch with, such as you introduced before, right? Christina introduced before. If you want only change the logo, change the packaging, or to add some components on the current hardware, it's only cost you around start from $99 US from $299, right? You don't need to change the hardware itself. Just add it on, put some logo, packaging. This is easy way for the customization here. But if you really do want to have a full redesign everything here, the NRE fees we need to reevaluate again and case by case. This is the reason why.
Yes, and then sometimes MOQ is really high. For example, Xiao is 3,000 pieces. Why is this much? Because a lot of companies, they think I maybe want to try first 500 or something. The 300 MOQ is way too high for them if you want a 500, right? Why is that?
Because actually the MOQ, the reason why MOQ is so high is sometimes based on the customization services. Maybe some clients want to find out, okay, can I do the customization like this for 10 pieces or 20 pieces? But you need to evaluate if it works to do. If you already have a current design, just add on some components. Its functionally also works very well. You don't need too many quantities. You don't need to pay more. Actually, the MOQ is kind of a limitation and kind of a balance for clients if they can really evaluate if it works to do the customizations. If it's not worse, if it's lower than these customizations, it will be better to have a choice to make the standard product and to utilize these things, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, I think I saw a lot of audience here, and they want to get more idea and more knowledge about the QC control, right?
The machine cannot make less. What do you mean the machine can make? Not really following.
Christopher.
Dropship is available, yeah.
Yeah, dropshipping is what we can do.
We support a lot of Kickstarter program, and also we have co-create project to support that. Yes, we can do this part. And if you want more details, and you can share your ideas and contact us, contact each sales, and then we will introduce more to you. Yeah, but currently, yes, we support dropship.
Okay. thanks for joining our live stream today. And we can like have some more like questions here if you guys have.
Yes.
I'm asking
And
you.
also, while you can check. Yes, if you can leave your questions in comments, and right now we can do free examples of we have a new release watcher, and we're gonna give you 2 examples to clients in the chat. So if you want a free watcher, please send a watcher in the group, and later we will find a lucky. Yes, the keyword is watcher. Keyword is watcher. Drop your comments, and we're gonna do the lucky draw. Yes.
And the last part.
直接切换. Yes. Okay, I only see one here. And also you have, if you have more questions about customization, you can also leave in comments. Yes. I don't think they can see it clearly.
It's quite small, but we have the watcher here. Oh.
Frank, it's time. Oh, you're gonna do it here, huh? Then wait a little bit. We only have like 10, 20, 10. Okay.
Okay, 1 more minute. We will pick up like 2 of you to ship the free watchers.
Yes.
Sum up or like make noisy here, and we'll be looking forward.
Oh, 这是有个按钮啊。
Okay, we will select like
screenshot that.
a screenshot right now.
你点一下吧。你直接给。 对，你直接 P。
We're gonna be screenshot right now and find the last 2 like people who can win a watcher here, right? The first screenshot.
你就直接抓一个吧。
Yeah, 你就直接抓。So we are, I think, we will choose like Mako Master, who is one of the winner.
And then
another one is
Christopher. Yeah. 这个吧。
Christopher.
I can pronounce the last name.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Okay, thanks for joining the live stream today. I'm looking forward you follow us and sum up, and we will give you more like news later. I hope you have enjoyed this live stream.
Yes. And okay, we're gonna we share the ODM link there, and you have a quick contact. If you have any question, contact the sales, and then we will try to resolve all of your confusions. Okay. Okay. See you next time.